Hello everybody, GunChronicles here. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're having a good day. This is my second episode, and I'm afraid it's not going to be quite as action-packed as the first one. The first episode I did was the survival challenge that I had made for the Physics Games channel. This second episode is going to be me doing a tour of some of the bases that I have created for 7 Days to Die using the prefab editor, and kind of walk you through my little journey of learning how to use the prefab editor and what I've made in it. So I'm currently in my base version 2, but over here next door is base version 1, which is where it all started. So what do you say we get out of here and take a short little ride on the motorcycle over there and get the tour started. There we go. This is it. This is where it all started. This was the very first thing I ever built in the prefab editor that comes with 7 Days to Die. I just kind of had a vague idea of what I wanted. I knew I wanted a moat in the front, and I started playing 7 Days to Die right when Alpha 18 was released, and as you can see, you got the wedge tips here, which back then were awesome because two reasons. One, the zombies could not navigate up these things. They couldn't climb them at all. They saw them as a legitimate path though, but they'd start to climb up and they couldn't get any traction. The second benefit from the wedge tips was the fact that they wouldn't hit them either. So if the zombie wandered down in this pit, they were just stuck here, and you didn't have to worry about them beating on it. You could just spend all night in your base, crafting, doing whatever, come out in the morning, and shoot them at your leisure. Alas, the fun pimps didn't agree with people doing that, which kind of irritates me. The way their viewpoint on that is they'll perceive something as a player exploit and be Johnny on the spot to fix that, but legitimate issues in the game seem to take them forever to get, resolved. But I believe it was in Alpha 19s when they nerfed the wedge tips. Personally, I thought they should have kept them the way they were and just made it to where the player couldn't walk on them either. That would have made more sense. I mean, it is a pretty steep angle. But enough on that. Let's kind of do a quick walk around. Got basically a moat. And back here on the back side, I just kind of went for an all-in-one base. This is not just a home / crafting base. This was also where I would planning on fighting the horde at too. So I'll show you a little more of it once we get on inside. And it is completely made out of steel. originally, when I made it in Alpha 18, I used the stainless steel, which was still a thing then. But as Alpha 20, they got rid of the stainless steel. You just now have the cobblestone or wood, cobblestone, concrete, and steel. They got rid of the stainless steel, and they also got rid of the wet concrete and reinforced concrete. They just kind of combined it all into just concrete. But here's the first floor. Just basically, you could, if you wanted to later, you could set up a generator and get you a powered door and a motion sensor. Have it open up, drive in, park your vehicle here. Little parts area, and basically a little maintenance bay for motor pool. Over here I made a little medical bay, in case you're working with a team. You got somebody got injured while you was out doing your looting and exploring. Wanted the medical bay right here for when you first come in. Give them some fast treatment. This is basically a storage room. Yes, storage for days. You put all your drinks that you've gathered here, and store all your food supplies. And just storage boxes for days to put everything that you looted in. And, get upstairs, there's the access point. And you got your just basically kind of a utility room / laundry room. Just some various junk around. You can, nice for loot, but a lot of it was, excuse me, mainly for decoration. Got your exercise room, and this is where you would fight the horde at. You'd open those doors, and it made use of the wedge tips again. They saw that as an open path, and they'd come running up, and since they couldn't path on it, they'd just fall down. And originally I had hay bales down there. They'd land on those. They wouldn't go in rage mode. They'd just get up, walk back up the stairs, come around, do a loop until you killed them. You could stand here and shoot them in the back as they were going up the stairs, or you could shoot through the arrow slits, which I quickly found out was not that ideal because you have such a narrow field of view here. Or you could open the door and be bold and stand there and throw Molotovs or grenades at them if you so wished. You even left the top open, put some bars so you could, if you wanted to, you could nerd pole up to the top. I didn't think to put a ladder on the side. I just never got that far with this design. This was built really with me just kind of learning how to use the editor, which I really wish the Fun Pimps would do a more in-depth help file for the editor, because they don't give you much information at all. It's just really basic stuff. Any more advanced features, you gotta hunt around on the forums and look for YouTube videos to find out how to use certain things, which back then at the time, Geonosis on Not a Gamer Gaming channel, he had some really helpful videos, which was a big plus if you want to learn how to use the editor. But this is the crafting room. Got a couple of workbenches, some forges, cement mixers, chem stations. And then in here is the cafeteria. Come in, get you some food, nice little place to sit down and eat. Kind of view the wasteland. And these are just a little area for in case you started getting zombies come in. Although the back then if you place the arrow slits in that configuration out there in the front, zombies wouldn't walk across it. They didn't see it as a legitimate path. That's another thing that the Fun Pimps have nerfed as well, along with the wedge tips. So if that's what they want to do, fine, but they shouldn't market this game as a sandbox game if they're going to be doing stuff like that. That's just, to me, that's totally against the spirit of a sandbox game. It's kind of they're false advertising to me if that's what they want to dictate to you how to play the game. But here's basically the other side is a duplicate of that side. And that's pretty much everything for the second floor. Go up here to the third floor. And it's basically living quarters. You got numbered rooms. And nice little TV, living area. Got your own little private fridge and drinks. Gun safes are here for your own personal storage. Bedroom, and it's connected to your bathroom. And they're all the same design. Got two on this end, and then there's two more on this end. And then over here we have the library / office. And in here we have the armory. Yes, I believe in giving a player enough loot to get the job done. And then finally, on the top floor, we have a little picnic area. Come up here, grill out, have yourself a nice little barbecue, and then you have the growing area. Don't have to worry about getting rained on or zombies attacking you while you're planting or gathering up your crops. And that's pretty much it for this base. Like I said, this is the very first thing I built, so they're just kind of getting a feel for the editor and seeing what all was possible. Close her up. Don't want any uninvited guests coming in. But that is base version 1. It's Head back over here to version 2. Version 2 originally was a big giant monstrosity that I kind of put on hold, and I never did really finish or complete it until just recently. And it kind of incorporated the wedge tips and the arrow slits, and when the Fun Pimps nerfed all that, I just kind of abandoned that little project. And never, well, I'd already kind of put it off to the side. I just, when they did the nerf on the blocks, it's kind of like, well, there's no real point even completing this thing. And I finally, just recently, went back in and was like, I just got this thing sitting here, so why don't we just go ahead, and I deleted the whole thing. It's like started from scratch. It's like, how about just a nice simple little kind of log cabinish base that's straightforward and to the point. So this is version 2, the updated version 2. Comes with complimentary landmines in the corners. You have iron spikes all the way around. Burning barrels give you some little bit of light at nighttime. Got made use of the new rolling garage doors. I really like these things. But you can drive in, park, pull right out from the other side. Need be, you can take care of any wandering hordes. You could do horde night in this. I've kind of I've become more partial to having a separate horde base from my home / crafting base. It's just my preferred play style. I mean, you can combine them all into one if you want to, but I just kind of like having them separate myself. But first floor, just real basic. Kind of a drop box for when you come in for looting. You just want to drop things off real quick. Or if you wish, you could break this out and put your land claim block down here. And just kind of a convenient spot to place it. And it's exactly dead center of the building. You don't have to do any counting or wondering if you got it in the right spot or not. That is the center point. Up here, I placed a bedroll just for this map. It's the main living area. Got your kitchen. Got a chemistry station. Of course, you gotta have your vents. Don't want those nasty fumes choking you out. Cement mixers, some forges, workbench. Restroom over here for when you need to take care of business. Little sleeping area. And then upstairs is your growing area. And yes, plants do grow all around here because you got these windows open and this big open window up here. And then also you have access to this area. In case a wandering horde comes up, you can just pop out this door, or there's one on the opposite side. Come out, take care of them. Got bars up here to help prevent vultures from coming in and dive bombing you. But like I said, just real more compact, simple base. Does pretty much everything you need. Like I said, you could press this into a Horde Knight if you want to. It'll hold up. Definitely early stage. You're fine. And then down here we have version 3. Kind of the you can see how the version 1 design kind of evolved and morphed. Still got the arrow slits. This one, after they nerfed the wedge tips, I got rid of the wedge tips on that side and just made it straight, 90 degrees instead of having the incline, and put down rows of iron spikes, and then above that is the barbed wire sheets. So they do not get through that anytime soon. Works pretty good. And this one, the version 1 base, I never did really use. It was just kind of, I built it just to learn how to use the editor. Just kind of playing around. This one I actually built more for use. The version 2 I haven't actually used in a game yet either. I've just play tested it is all. But this one saw a lot of use. Now, as you can tell from the rolling garage doors here, I have gone through and did some updates on it. When they released Alpha 20, I made use of some of the newer blocks. I had to take all of my old POIs that I'd built prior to Alpha 20 and run it through the block conversion, which took me a while to figure out how to do that. I had to find a video on YouTube that shows you how, because God forbid the fun pimps should supply any documentation on that. But here's the first floor. Basically, you got your mechanic station. Got your small little bathroom down here. And then that's just a basically you can drive in one side and exit out the other. I'm hoping in Alpha 21 that you can get some powered versions of these rolling doors, so you can set up motion sensors and have you like the powered garage doors. You can just drive straight up and they'll open automatically, and then you don't even have to get off your vehicle, but get in and out of your base. But what do you say we secure the place a little more so we don't get any unexpected guests? This is your main crafting area. You got forges, chem station, cement mixers, workbenches. Go up these stairs, it'll bring you to the kitchen area. Get you a nice view outside. This is the kind of catch-all room, kind of a office slash armory slash laundry room. And then, like I said, got the kitchen here, little medical area, and I love having vending machines in my base. It's just so convenient. Bedroom, place stash clothes, main bathroom. Maybe the apocalypse, but you need to stay clean. And then these areas over here are for guarding the front gates, front and back gates. No, looks like the weather's going to turn nasty on us. But come around here this side. Not much of a view now. Come up here, you got your exercise room, and this is this is another thing. You know, it's like the fun pimps will fix what they perceive to be player exploits, but look at this. I'm in a fully enclosed room, but yet I'm getting wet. What kind of BS is that? Yeah, God forbid they should fix something like that. Yeah, in case you can't tell, I'm kind of critical of the fun pimps. I mean, bless them for creating such an awesome game, but it's like some of the choices they make and the things they do. It's like, come on, really? So we got a little growing area. Let's get out of here. So and yeah, fully closed, but yet you can see it's raining on the floor. It's like, good grief, really? Y'all can't fix this? You could take the time and put in the effort to nerf the arrow slits and the wedge tips, but God forbid you should fix stuff like it raining inside the building and the player's getting wet when he's actually indoors. But this is base version 3. Hello everyone. My apologies for the abrupt scene cut just then. I was in the middle of editing the original video, and with the storm and the weather coming in, the sound was just getting really bad, and I just was not happy with it. And this is just my second video, so I'm still learning how to do the editing process, and I just could not figure out a way to clean the sound up on that thing, so I just decided to cut it off where I did, and then paste in this little outro. So plus the video was getting a little bit longer than I originally had intended it for to be anyway. So thank you for watching and tuning into the channel. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will endeavor to do better on the next one. Once again, my apologies. I'm new to all this and just learning how to do the video editing. I'll get this content creation thing down pat one of these days. But y'all have yourselves a good one. And once again, thank you for tuning in. Gun Chronicles signing off. I'll catch you on the next one.